Leah sat in the ornate chamber of the Galactic Council, her delicate fingers trembling faintly as she reviewed her mission brief. As a diplomat from the serene planet Illyria, she had been chosen for her poise and gentle demeanor, yet the task before her was far from peaceful. Her assignment was to initiate contact with newly discovered species, humans. Illyrians were an empathic race, their society woven from harmony and mutual understanding, while humans carried a reputation for volatility and unpredictability, driven by raw, intense emotions. The very thought of meeting one face-to-face sent a ripple of anxiety through Leah, her bioluminescent skin glowing faintly in response. Her superiors had emphasized the mission's urgency. Humans, with their rapidly advancing technology, teetered on the edge of space travel, and forging a positive connection now could prevent future conflicts born of misunderstanding. Leah's vessel, the Star Whisper, stood ready for the journey, and though her nerves buzzed with tension, she stepped aboard with resolve. The Star Whisper was a triumph of Illyrian engineering, its sleek silver form blending speed with elegance. Settling into the captain's chair, Leah drew a steadying breath and triggered the launch sequence. The engines purred softly, and within moments, the ship lifted into the boundless void of space. The trip to Earth was brief, yet to Leah, it stretched into an eternity. She spent the hours poring over human customs, languages, and social intricacies, her apprehension deepening with each revelation. Humans were so unlike Illyrians. The potential for missteps loomed large in her mind. As the Star Whisper neared Earth, Leah gazed at the swirling blue and green orb below, its beauty undeniable yet shadowed by an unease she couldn't shake. The landing was seamless, and soon she stood in a sprawling open field, awaiting the human representative. He approached, a tall, rugged figure named Alex, his dark eyes brimming with curiosity and caution as they swept over her. Leah's heart raced as she extended a trembling hand, her voice a fragile whisper. "Greetings, I am Leah of Illyria." Alex clasped her hand gently, his touch unexpectedly warm. "I'm Alex. Welcome to Earth," he replied, his deep, resonant voice stirring something unfamiliar within her despite her fear. Their first exchange is halting, punctuated by awkward pauses and wary glances. Leah's translator implant struggled to parse Alex's swift speech and strange idioms, but as they spoke, she glimpsed a quiet kindness beneath the surface, a spark that defied the savage tales she'd heard of his kind. "How was your journey?" Alex asked, breaking a lingering silence. "It was smooth," Leah answered, her tone soft and melodic. "Your planet is beautiful." A genuine smile spread across Alex's face. "Thank you. There's a lot to see. I hope you enjoy your time here." Leah nodded, willing herself to relax. "I look forward to learning more about your world." As daylight faded into dusk, they sat around a crackling campfire, its flickering flames casting dancing shadows around them. Alex shared tales of Earth's history and his own adventures, while Leah spoke of Illyria's tranquil landscapes and empathic bonds. Despite their differences, a fragile understanding began to bloom. In Alex's presence, Leah felt a strange warmth, both unsettling and intriguing. As the firelight glinted in his eyes, she wondered if humans might not be the brutes she'd feared. His stories brimmed with emotion, each word heavy with lived experience, recounting human resilience, their capacity to conquer adversity, and an unyielding spirit that captivated her. "I must admit," Leah said after one particularly poignant tale, "your people are very different from what I expected." Alex tilted his head, the fire's glow mirrored in his gaze. "In what way?" She hesitated, choosing her words with care. "I was told humans are volatile and unpredictable, but from what I've seen, you're also passionate and compassionate." Alex chuckled, a low, warm sound. "We have our moments, but I think you'll find most of us just want to live in peace, like your people." Leah smiled, a wave of relief easing her tension. "I hope you're right." As night deepened, their stories wove them closer, her initial fears melting into a growing connection. She realized there was much they could teach one another. When it was time to rest, Alex set up a small tent for her, ensuring her comfort. "Good night, Leah," he said softly. "I'll be here if you need anything." "Good night, Alex," she murmured, her voice barely audible. Inside the tent, Liao lay on the soft bedding, her mind swirling with the day's events. She'd arrived expecting savagery, yet found a kindred spirit in Alex. As sleep claimed her, hope flickered in her chest, a quiet optimism for what lay ahead. Beneath the vast canopy of stars, two worlds had taken their first steps toward unity, bound by a shared yearning for peace. For the first time since her mission began, Liao felt calm, eager for the dawn. Weeks passed, and Liao and Alex grew closer, exploring each other's worlds with wonder. Liao was enthralled by Earth's vibrant culture, its music, art, and the unrestrained emotions humans poured into everything they created. Alex, in turn, was mesmerized by Illyria's serene beauty and the empathic gifts of her people. One morning, he took her to a bustling human city, New York, a whirlwind of energy and diversity. As they navigated its crowded streets, Leah's senses buzzed with the clamor of sights, sounds, and feelings swirling around her. "This place is incredible," she said, eyes wide as she took in the towering skyscrapers and the ceaseless flow of people. "It's a bit chaotic," Alex admitted, "but it's alive. Everyone here has a story, a dream." They wandered into Central Park, where the greenery offered a fleeting respite from the urban storm. Strolling its winding paths, Alex explained the park's history and its role as a sanctuary for city dwellers. "People come here to escape the noise, to find peace," he said. Leon nodded, understanding dawning. "In some ways, it's like Illyria. We, too, cherish our bond with nature." Later, at an art gallery, Leon marveled at the breadth of human expression. Paintings, sculptures, and photographs, each a window into a unique soul. "This is beautiful," she said, pausing before a striking canvas. Alex smiled, warmed by her insight. "Art's a language beyond words. It's how we connect." One evening, as they walked through a lush forest, Alex caught her nervous glances. "You still don't trust me, do you?" he asked, a trace of sadness in his voice. Leah sighed, her glowing skin dimming faintly. "It's not you, Alex. Your emotions are so intense. It's overwhelming at times." He nodded, understanding. "I get it. Humans can be a lot, but we're not all bad, you know." "I know," she said softly. "It's just, I've never felt this way before. It's confusing." Alex stopped and faced her. "Leah, you don't have to be afraid. I'm here to help you understand us. We can learn together." In that moment, a rush of emotions, fear, curiosity, and something unnameable, flooded her. His eyes held sincerity and warmth, and she took a leap of faith. "All right," she said, a nervous smile breaking through. "Let's learn together." Their journey continued, Alex introducing her to humanity's breadth. Vibrant cities, tranquil countryside, even a pulsing music concert. At a jazz club in New Orleans, Leah lost herself in the music, its rhythms resonating deep within her. Closing her eyes, she felt the emotions of the players and crowd merge into a harmonious tide. When the song ended, she met Alex's tender gaze. "You have a beautiful gift, Alex," she whispered. He smiled. "Thank you, Leah. I'm glad you like it." As the sun sank below the horizon, a newfound peace settled over her. Despite her early fears, she saw humanity's raw, unfiltered beauty. One day, Alex brought her to a quiet beach, the sun dipping into the sea. They sat on the sand, waves lapping gently as he played a soft tune on his guitar. Leah closed her eyes, the melody washing over her. When it faded, she saw his tender look. "You have a beautiful gift, Alex," she said again. "Thank you, Leah," he replied. "I'm glad you like it." As dusk fell, she felt that same peace, their bond strengthening with every shared story, dream, and fear. One evening, she opened up about her life on Illyria, the weight of her duties, the pressure of her role. "I sometimes feel I'm not strong enough for this," she confessed. Alex took her hand gently. "Leah, you're one of the strongest people I know. You face your fears to come here and understand us. That's courage." Her skin glowed softly in the dark. "Thank you, Alex. Your words mean so much." Beneath the night sky, their connection deepened, a mutual respect forging something rare and powerful. The shy alien diplomat and the rugged human pressed on, united by friendship and a shared vision for peace. As Leah's mission neared its end, the thought of leaving Earth and Alex filled her with sorrow. She'd grown to care for him deeply, and parting seemed unbearable. One starry night, he took her hand. "Leah, I don't want you to go," he said, voice thick with feeling. Her heart ached as she met his gaze. "I don't want to leave either, Alex, but my people need me. They must hear what I've learned." He nodded, reluctant but understanding. "Will you come back?" "I will," she promised. "And maybe one day, our worlds can truly unite." Their goodbye was tender and heavy as she boarded the Star Whisper, her heart burdened by love. Back on Illyria, Leah addressed the council, recounting the beauty and complexity of human emotions, their capacity for love amid conflict. She urged empathy as the bridge between their worlds. The council listened, moved by her words, and resolved to pursue diplomacy further, opening a new chapter with Earth. Meanwhile, Alex shared his story with humanity, advocating for coexistence. His time with Leah fueling his passion. Years passed, their bond enduring across the stars, a beacon of hope. Leah returned to Illyria for debriefings, presenting holographic glimpses of her time with Alex, his creativity, resilience, and empathy. Elder Saren spoke after one session. "It's clear humans are more than we feared. They mirror our own capacity for kindness. Your experiences, Leah, show we have much to learn from them, and they from us." Her heart swelled. "Thank you, Elder Saren. I believe continued engagement can build lasting peace." The council established a permanent Earth embassy, naming Leah its head. A decision met with excitement and unease among Illyrians, but she knew it was right. On Earth, Alex's advocacy gained momentum, his talks at universities and on global stages inspiring unity. One day, a message from Leah flickered before him, her glowing form radiant. "Alex, the council's sending me back to establish an embassy." His heart soared. "That's incredible, Leah. When will you arrive?" "Very soon," she smiled. "I can't wait to see you." When the Star Whisper landed again, a crowd of humans and Illyrians greeted her, the air electric with hope. Alex stood at the forefront, and when their eyes met, Leah felt a surge of emotion. She approached, and wordlessly, they embraced, their connection unshakable. The embassy's founding marked a new era. Together, they launched cultural exchanges, scientific ventures, and humanitarian efforts, including a climate project blending Illyrian tech with human ingenuity, a symbol of their unity. Their bond deepened, their lives entwined, differences forging strength. Years later, atop a platform overlooking a thriving Illyrian human city, Leah reflected on their path. Alex squeezed her hand, pride in his eyes. "We've come a long way, haven't we?" She smiled, heartful. "Yes, we have. And this is just the beginning." The shy diplomat and the rugged human had bridged their worlds, proving love and understanding could conquer any divide. Their story became legend, inspiring generations to embrace the unknown, their legacy a testament to the power of unlikely connections.